Why do I lose fitness so easily? Number one is the lack of continued experience. Look, the human body is such a unique organism. The thing is that the human body is always constantly adapting to what is it exposed to, right? Continued experience. Whatever you expose it to, your body will morph and transform in order to adapt to those demands. So if you feel like you're losing fitness easily, it just simply means that you just are lacking that continued experience for your body to constantly keep growing. For example, right? Like let's rewind back to high school, right? And everyone always remembers the time that they were in the best shape in their lives in high school, but think about what you were doing if you were playing sports. If you did track and field, or you did, soccer or football or whatever it may be, you were practicing every single day. You were basically working out Monday through Friday every single week and every single month. Of course, you're going to be in fantastic shape. Even if you missed 1 week of workouts or practice, it didn't really feel like you lost much because you were just constantly just right back into the grind. Now let's fast forward now. Let's say you're in your 30s or in your 40s and you haven't worked out in a while. Or maybe you started working out and a month has gone by, but you took 2 weeks off, and then you come back and you feel like you're starting all over again. The reason why you're losing fitness so easily is because the lack of continued experience. When you have huge gaps of inactivity or huge gaps where you're just not exposing your body to any physical fitness demand, of course, your body is just going to go back to what has been dominating it for most of its life. So now, if decades have gone by and you've never really exercised before, and sitting down and laying down has really been your dominant, position, of course, even just exercising for a whole month is not even long enough. You take 1 week off and it just always feels like you're starting from scratch. So just remember that fitness is a lifetime promise. It's a lifetime journey. You have to constantly be exposed to fitness. And then the longer that you are exposed to fitness, you can take a break, but when you come back, you don't really feel that much of a change. All right, so that's number one. Number two is the lack of intensity. Oh man, intensity is honestly the key to growth, not only in the gym, but in life as well. Like I said before, right? The human body is a very unique adaptive organism. But what really makes our bodies change, even for the better or for the worse, is intensity. When something is hard, your body will go through the pain, it will go through the hurt, but then it will change. It will change and transform and adapt so that if it ever experiences that intensity in the future, it's not going to feel as hard as it once was. And that's the beauty about the body. I honestly believe that the body can be changed at any time in your life. You really have to focus on not only what you're exposing it to, but how hard is the intensity of that exposure. Right? So if you're losing fitness easily, this could be a signal for your body that something has to be harder, right? Plateau. We've all heard that word before in fitness. Oh, I'm plateauing, or oh, I'm experiencing a plateau. A plateau is that exact signal of when your body goes, been there, done that. There's nothing new here, so why should I change? And that's why it's so important to always focus on new exercises, new workouts, always focusing on workouts that are challenging, maybe even sometimes scary workouts that you've never even done before, or even changing up simple things like lifting heavier weights, reducing the rest times in between, increasing the amount of sets that you do, or increasing the amount of exercises that you complete in one whole workout. There's so many different ways that you can increase the intensity of your exercise so that when you do exercise, you won't feel like your body is losing fitness easily. If anything, you feel like you're getting fitter every single time. All right? So get used to that intensity. The last one, number 3, is the aging process. So the aging process is definitely a factor that plays into why you're losing fitness so easily. Look, when you're born, you're obviously your fittest because you're brand new. You don't really you don't have any stress in your life that is really making your health and your fitness decrease. But anyways, as you get older, what is a natural phenomenon is the aging process. Basically, as we get older, our fitness and our health will naturally decline. But you can greatly slow down that process by exposing yourself to healthy habits and fitness and working out. This is so important because as you age, your body will naturally decline. And as you age, it almost feels like you're walking up a hill, and every single year that you age, the incline of the hill raises up by 0.25% every single year, right? So if you start working out in your 40s, you're not going to start at an incline at 10%. It's just going to be too hard. Your body doesn't have the strength, your body doesn't have the endurance, and that's just going to lead to burning out, and that's going to lead to you being super tired and quitting altogether. It's so important that you find that point in your fitness journey where is the happy medium between your current fitness level and your current age. It's so important that you always have to start slowly in order for your body to make the adaptations, and then you go from there. But also too, this is also important that the earlier that you start your fitness journey, the better it's going to be. Because like I said, as you age 1 year, things just get a little bit harder. But if you've been exercising this whole entire time, you would have never really felt those small little changes. Your body was constantly adapting to your age, and your body is overcoming and adapting. So things never felt like it got harder. Fitness never felt like it left you. Now compare that when you're starting in your 30s, in your 40s, and in your 50s. It's going to be hard. So time and time again, don't wait for your fitness later in your life. The moment that you start, the earlier that you start, the healthier and the more sustainable it's going to be. So stop waiting, stop pushing it off, because inviting health and fitness into your life is a very important thing that is probably going to take a whole lifetime. So there it is, everyone. Those are 3 things that will definitely make you feel like you're losing your fitness easily. But if you begin to focus on all of those other things that I was telling you about, you'll be able to really get your fitness back. All right. But anyways, I hope this helped out anyone that is watching this video. For you that is interested maybe it needs to get out of this plateau, I'm inviting you to come into the gym at any time, my gym in Cedar Grove, Imperial Group Training, and I would love to sit down with you at a no sweat intro where we can sit down, I can hear your goals and find out where you are, and then create an effective plan for you. All right. Well, other than that, have an awesome day, and I'll see you at the next one. Thank you.